You're one tough bitch, aren't you? I pulled out the mystery magic card and the strength in numbers. They put a ceasefire on your energy, realizing that they're only coming after you for your treasures and your riches. They don't realize your connections to the underworld as well as the higher realms. You don't go around spruiking goddesses' names or anything like that because you're not that type of person. Your Wheel of Fortune has come in for you. And also you've had the light and the dark stand up for you. Like, I'm so fucking proud of you. Like, if nobody else is going to say it to you, you've been rejected, you've been, like, absolutely had your name smeared. People were trying to get you to, when the whole gang stalking thing was going on, you were supposed to feel guilty and like you deserve to be gang stalked and you want to, you know, neck yourself over it. I don't think once you actually stood down and went, oh, I deserve this. But I'm getting the feeling that that's because you'd already put yourself in horrible situations that you told yourself that you deserve to be there because of everything that you've done in your past. And it's kind of one of those things that the old demonic witch covens try to say, you made the wrong choices as a child and you did this wrong and you therefore deserve this. And it's like, nah, but if I hadn't have done those things, I wouldn't have grown and evolved into the person that I am today. And you wouldn't have. Like, you had to go through that hellish part of your life and you had to make all those wrong choices. And it's not like you were being guided to make the correct choices. And when you have a look at how long there's been like dark demonic forces posing as good people, trying to keep their foot on your neck, you've just kept rising up. You got to remove all the church groups that have attacked you. They put a binding on your throat, so remove it. Talk blue, think blue, open your chakra, also cleanse your chakra, like it's a strangulation thing. I know that because first time, so say I got put on the gang stalking program because I was on the get off by your boyfriend list, and it was strangulation that he was coming for me. You know, tried to strangle me out, and that was decided by the coven who set you up to be offed, you know, and that was 10-15 years ago, and you survived that. So then you get put on the gang stalking program and you're like, hang on, I see these patterns, I've already witnessed them do this to somebody else in my life, I'm not falling for this shit. And the humiliation rituals that they put you through, God stood beside you. And I'm talking creator God. God Most High is the God of this world, isn't he? But I'm talking creator God. You're a starseed. And because you're a starseed, the only reason you're here is because you're on mission. You're here for God. You've got divine blueprints and codes that basically these church groups have had you caught up since you're a child. So there's such thing as soul trafficking. And the people who are being soul trafficked are the people who are in the same mental hospitals and things like that at the moment. And what you noticed when you were getting gang stalked, when you spoke up about it or tried to mention it to somebody, the attack that came through that was enough to make you go, oh, okay, so I'm not to speak about this. So what I did personally was I just wrote everything on Facebook and I put up the information there. Anybody who came into my energy turned out like people who are gang stalkers, they're also criminals as well. So anyone who came into the energy field, it was like, like I'd list off all the other crimes that they were doing as well as attacking you, attacking me. But if you're listening to this, you've been through some heavy spiritual warfare. And when I'm looking up on Google and everything like that, spiritual warfare apparently relates only to Christianity, which doesn't make sense to me, only in that I've noticed that it's a lot of church covens that have been the provocateurs of it, like they've been the ones creating it. So I guess anyone who's a starseed, a spiritual person connected straight to the divine, to the creator God, not the God of the Bible. That story's been rewritten 3 or 4 times, maybe more. And the particular group that I got attacked by, apparently they had the highest suicide rate for members in all religions. It's the Jehovah's Witness, the ones that come up to your front door. And yeah, spoken out about them a fair bit. Thought I was done with all the ritual sacrifice, and then I had them on my front step. But first, they pinned you, and I'm hearing the name Judy. I'm hearing the name Tim. I'm hearing Betty and Veronica. Good work. Prosperity. Oh, former life. Egyptian prosperity. Yeah. Damn royalty. And you must be royalty to have gotten through everything that you've gotten through and still be here, still happy to talk, and still kicking on. Like the mockery that a lot of other readers have even tried to make of you is beyond reprehensible. And it's just disappointing. Like, if you're here for a mission, you want to speak truth, you want to free people from oppression, you want to free people from suffering, you want to free people from, say, what happened in 2020. Apparently they're going to pull something swifty like that again, and people saying that they're sovereign beings. There's an issue with that because now they've made sovereign people look like they're attacking the police. But if you have a look at all the police badges, every single one of them has got symbolism that relates back to Rome because they're a corporate entity. Anyway, I guess if I go too much into that, they will get me off TikTok as well. But yeah, speaking out about that kind of stuff got me into a fair bit of trouble on the Facebook app. And now, like, no one sees anything that I post on there. And that's fine. A good way to tell if you have been like hacked on it is every time you have a look at the main page, there'll be like a pornography kind of pictures come up in your, you know how it says, like you can put up a photo and you can put some music with it and it stays there for 24 hours. Well, your second or third one in will always be like porn. And it'll be like, what the fuck? And you look closer at the picture and it's not porn. I photographed them. I've got the evidence. I hold the receipts because that's what I do. And you should hold the receipts. Like, the whole effort against you was to make you look crazy. And instead of looking crazy, you just sat back and went, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, are you guys mentally right yourselves? You know? And that's got to be questioned. People who are gang stalking people or stopping them from speaking, like, are you part of humanity? Do you want to see humanity rise? Like, you know, anyone who's been coming up against you, like, it's for their own, what,